Okay, guys. So now let's talk about the coaching call. Do message in all the WhatsApp group wherever, in whichever WhatsApp group are you. Please message in that WhatsApp group. The coaching call has started. Okay, so this was duo, both husband and wife who joined the program and cleared the PMP program in the minimum possible time. I wanted to share few things and few trends about the PMP exam. First of all, I started a new series, new free series for you guys. In that series, in that particular series, what I am actually doing is that I am trying to give you tips and tricks. Okay, how many of you have watched that video? Put in the comment box. If you have watched that video, put in the comment box that I did, because I have a special gift for everyone who has watched that video, because I'm gonna give it to those people. I made something, not me, my team made something for you, for those people who have watched those videos. Put in the chat box if you are watching, listening to right now. Yeah. Okay, Kalyan, thank you for putting that coaching call started. Uday, thank you. Batch 5, batch 3. Also put in the main PMP parent group. Okay. Guys, put in the chat box. And while it is reaching you, I know sometime internet is slow at your areas. So I'll show you that video which I'm talking about. Okay. I have watched. Faisal, thank you being the first person to say that. So this is the video. If you haven't watched that video, it has gotten 329 views. I actually made this video. I wake up in the morning, and you can see I did not wash my face. So this 16 tips and tricks. This is a fascinating video, and this video actually gives you a context of how to solve question answers. Don't miss that video. This can help you. And I have started the series for this thing. I even made another video from the same topic, which I will put it live. You see, tips and trick second video, 17 to 34. I'm making the series for that. I will put it live tomorrow. Now, the thing that I made for those people who have watched this video, okay, let me show you this thing. I have converted that video into a book format for those people who want to read it. Servant leadership mentality. Okay, how to work with the training needs, velocity. My team converted it into this. I will be sharing that with you. Just message me. My WhatsApp number is there, my email is there. I will share that document with you. No charges for that. For everyone who has watched this video, or uh, just put that and I'll send this document to you. This can become your bible of most important points of PMP. No question asked, no cost asked. I'll share it with you. Okay. Yeah. So talking about the question answers that we are going to solve today, uh, I am thinking about the virtual team. Like virtual team has becoming more and more important in PMP. How virtual teams are worked. What are the key things in the virtual team that we need to look into that? What do you think? Who are virtual team? Put in the chat box. It's a very important thing. What are virtual team? Put in the chat box. I did. Yes, I watched, I watched. Thank you. Why I'm not getting these messages in the LinkedIn? That's an interesting thing. Okay. Okay. So guys, as we are moving this thing, what are the virtual teams? Tell me. Like I'll create comments here. That's okay. Don't worry. What are virtual teams? Okay, we have physically not present, remote, geographical location with no physical interaction, uh, all team physically. Yeah. So your answers are right. Let's uh, solve those questions from virtual team. Okay. I have made 10 questions. Actually, I made 20 questions, but I did not get the time to put it there. My team is putting even right now. So I guess we'll solve 20 questions. Do you want to solve 20 questions today? Put yes or no. Working differently. And do like that video, yeah. 35 people watching, only 9 likes. Everyone, please like this video. G, put your answer in the chat box. D. Justify why D. Why D? C. Ganesh saying C. Input from all team members. Kalyan saying B. Kalyan, you are saying B. D. C. D. The coffee is too cold. Fourth. Hmm. D. Okay. What should you do to address this situation effectively? Your virtual agile team is facing a critical issue that required immediate solution. So the issue is critical. The question says the issue is critical and we need to solve it immediately. Due to the time difference zone, not all team members can attend a synchronous meeting. They cannot. What should you do to address this situation effectively? Okay. Delay the decision, that is out of the question. I would never go for the D option, A option. That is of course out of the question. Based on the input, who can attend the meeting? Can we? Can we? Kalyan? Can we? Assign the decision responsibility with the highest expertise. No. Schedule the multiple decision gather. Now this is that need immediate resolution. Okay, that need immediate resolution. But we can get an asynchronous stream. No? We can get. We need to look into that. I would go towards D option. We need to get a answer from the every single team member, and by doing asynchronous, like some people are watching my video right now, some people will watch the video later on. That will give us that thing. B looks like a good option, but that will not help. It is possible the other team member have a better opinion for that. Okay, so in asynchronous thing works. This happens all the time in the current world that we get the asynchronous meeting from the people and solve it into that way. Okay, I need to have input. Yep, Burhan, you are right. Next question. Yeah, Rupak, immediate solution, but also we need to get them. Asynchronous can be that they could not attend, they can send their messages, things like that. Okay, that was a catch in the question. A, two people are saying A, Indra is saying A. Justin is saying A. Everybody is saying A, so I can say with the closed eyes the answer should be A. What should you do to facilitate effective collaboration in this scenario? Your agile team is working on a complex project that requires frequent collaborations among team members. However, some team members are struggling to adopt to a virtual communication tool. They are not, like, the problem is that they lack the training or they lack the understanding or one of those things. What should you do to facilitate effective collaboration? The thing is that we need to look into the collaboration. Let's go with the D. Rupak, which question you are talking about? Provider training and support. A option looks like good. Assign with strong. Maybe. Guys, elimination technique demands you go to every option. Restructure the project to minimize the need. Okay, replace the team member. No. A will be the right answer. Okay. See, see, see. How can you ensure effective communication and collaboration among the stakeholder? Your virtual agile team is working on a project that involves multiple stakeholders who are geographically dispersed. How can you ensure effective communication? Establish regular virtual meeting. That is perfectly fine. A looks like a good answer. Assign a dedicated communication manager. No, I don't think so. That will be necessary. Utilize collaboration tools and platforms that enable real-time like something like that. What would you be called a fishball? Guys, do you know what is fishball? If you know, put in the chat box what is fishball. Sayyid Salut, when you are picking the answer, did you use elimination technique? Regular use collaboration tools that enable real-time communication. Uh, who said? Vishali, the option C starts with that. Use collaboration tools and platform that enable real-time communication. So how can you say that that is not working with that? Request stakeholders to communicate. No, D is out of the way. Guys, fishbowl meeting is something like that. You have all the time meeting with the team members that helps to facilitate them. So that can be the work into that way. So I would go with the option number C as the right answer. Next question. Okay, B. Your virtual agile team is experiencing a challenge in maintaining team motivation. What can you do then? Increase the frequency to ensure it looks like a very good meeting. Implement a reward and recognition system. Ad- Assign additional and replace. B is the straightforward. Yeah, Shahid Sab, how did you eliminate B option? Shahid Imam, multiple meeting can, yes, that can do, but how did you implement that? A is not necessary. Is the best approach. Yes. Guys, please understand this thing. The rewards and recognition thing, the purpose of the rewards and recognition is to make sure that every single team members work into that. Every single team member we can look into that they are working in the best possible way. We don't want to make sure that the things are not perfectly fine. We want to make sure that each team member is getting the best of their reward. Put in the chat box what is the purpose of rewards and recognition. I want to know. I want to know what is the purpose of, what do you think, what is the purpose of rewards and recognition. Team motivation. When the purpose is rewards and recognition is team motivation, then why wouldn't we use this as the right answer, guys? Why wouldn't we use that? This is the right answer. Straightforward, yeah. This has to be the right answer. Please, no other answer. Shahid Saab, I am looking for your justification. Why did you put this answer? I need to put know that. And guys, still only 14 likes. Please do like that video, that more and more people can join. And if you haven't shared in your group, please share that. Okay. So now the team has shared with me 20 questions. Do you want all these 20 questions my team has made? Basically, few I have made three to four. They are from age virtual team, predictive agile hybrid. Do you want to solve 20 questions? If I can get 30, yes, I would do 20 questions. Otherwise, we'll do 10 questions. Hmm. Yeah, they're saying 10. Yes, yes, yes. One, two, three, four, five, six. 6 years. What about other people? I was listening to one of the very good trainer or a speaker, 7 years. He was telling that once upon a time he was a young kid and he was not listening to what teacher was saying. Teacher asked a question and his friend said, a teacher nominated him, hey, can you answer that question? His friend rose up and he answered. Now that trainer, his name was Suhail Zindani. He was not even listening to what teacher was saying. So when teacher asked him, "What do you think about that?" He said exactly. He said what he said. He said exactly what he said. He said yes, exactly what she said. Then the teacher asked again exactly what he said. He said yes. He said then you have nothing to live on the earth if you don't have opinion. So I do appreciate if you have your own opinion and put yes or no in the chat box. That is important. And I need to improve my storytelling skills. It used to be good. Your virtual agile team is facing difficult in estimating the effort required for various users. How can you address this? Involve the entire team. Okay, can be historical data. That is not used for agile. Rely on assign a to other team member with the most experience. No, so we need every let. What is the purpose of planning poker or wideband Delphi, guys? The purpose of this question answer session is not that I answer your questions. No, I don't want to put into that. I want to know each and every single context from every person. So I want to know that what do you say? What is your opinion? So what is the purpose of wideband Delphi? And what is the purpose of planning pokers? Can you put in the chat box? Can you put in the chat box? Thank you, Seleva. Mhm. I guess to get consensus planning poker, to get anonymous consensus. Yes. So that is the purpose of that. And if you look into that, actually we are trying to involve the entire team into that process to gain consensus from the entire team. Yep. So A was the right answer for the previous question. Yes. To make the consensus. Not Kalyan, it's not to make the right consensus. The purpose is to make the consensus. Planning poker is to get the consensus of everybody, and wideband alpha is to get the secret or anonymous consensus. Understand the difference. The difference is important. Ganesh, I need your PMP next 10 days. Farheen, also your PMP. Talha, Kalyan, Ghazi, Shahid Imam, Uday, Junaid Wahid, Neil, Justin, at least. And guys, by the way, did I share that we have reached 295 PMP? She was the 295 PMP of this year. I need five more people to reach the 300 PMP in this year. Santosh, good to have you. Burhan, B. So we are kind of in A and B. Let's see. How can you show effective communication given the time zone difference? You are managing a virtual productive team. Now that's a beautiful thing. Different. How can you ensure schedule regular meeting during overlapping hours? Okay, we already talked about asynchronous meeting, so B is the right answer. Next question. This is a good one. PMIS, PMIS. Guys, guys, guys. For everyone who did not put B as the answer, what is the purpose of stand up? Can anyone tell me? What is the purpose of stand up? Why do we have stand up? Tell me, please, all the beautiful people, what is the purpose of stand up? Why do we have it? So, Justin, it's a predictive. So, can't we use the stand up in there? Can't we have a status meeting there? Tell me. Yeah, why we want to have a communication in that way? Okay, Sayed, you can just put a summary of that for your answer. I agree with you why you are saying that whatever option you are saying, but just at least for one option, guys. Your predictive team is facing challenging in tracking and progress. Robust software. No, 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 no. Always go with the status meeting. We have a regular status meeting in that in predictive also. Now we can have a status meeting to address the issues. Who says that you can only have stand up in the scrum? Whatever works we can use here. Whatever work we can use. B is the right answer. So many great people put A as an answer. Implement a reporting mechanism. Talha, difference between A and A is that in A you will update a software that will use to communicate that, and whereas in D, like the software will automatically communicate in A. In B, in D you actually assign a team member to do that. That's a difference between A and D. Okay, yeah, B is the right answer. This was supposed to be an easy question, but guys, he actually asked when the team member shared this question with me. I said, "This is an easy question. Everyone will easily find out the answer." But they were right. You are getting confused in the words. Baba Sahab, in virtual team, daily thousands of people are having stand up. Thousands, millions of people are having stand up. I actually had when we were making this question. I actually have with my daily team on Zoom stand up. What is the status of the task? On virtually on Zoom through Fishbowl, we have stand-ups. Not necessary. Yeah. Not an easy question. Yeah. Please, the next questions. Look at that. I told you I tried to make all the 20 questions for virtual team because last five students shared with me that they are getting more and more questions on virtual teams. So I made it according to virtual teams. One of your virtual team members consistently failed to meet the deadlines. How should you handle the situation? Provide trainings and support. The team members can Neil is saying C is correct. Reassign the team members stretch to close limit. Neil, can you justify why C option and Rupak? Why you will oversee option here. No, Neil. Whenever the training needs are required, whenever the training needs are required. Okay, you see, I even said that in that video, which I made it for you guys. If we go into that video, or the point I shared with you, okay, where is the training? Victor, training. Provide training, coaching, and mentoring to team members throughout the project to enhance the skill. Identify it and provide the training so that they can get it. This is very important that we continuously provide them that training. Okay, that's kind of very important. Yeah, that's very very important. He is the right thing. Acha guys, one more question. As a project manager, shall I be a servant leader only in a predictive project? Shall I be a servant leader in only a predictive project? Tell me, shall I be a servant leader only in a predictive project? Hmm? No. So this is the job of the servant leader. This is not a servant leader's job. This is not a servant leader job. Please try to act like a servant leader in all the questions. Okay. Next question. So Vinod, Anil, you should have thought about the servant leader, no? Acha ji, your virtual predictive team is facing conflicts and disagreement among team members. How can you manage these conflicts? Now, conflicts facilitate open and honest communication. That's a good way. Okay, assign a mediator or a neutral party. Yeah, but remember the conflict thing. Mediator come later on. Implement a formal process for conflict resolution and encourage team member. I don't think so. Formal process is needed. Okay. Encourage the team member. No, Tala, why D is wrong answer? Because we don't avoid the conflicts. Because we, when the conflicts occur, the team members learn from those conflicts and they can improve. This is a very important concept to understand in the PMP, that conflict is not necessarily bad. If they are not handled properly, that can create animosity and things like that. But handling conflict is a very critical thing, and we must handle all those conflicts. So I would go with the A option. Okay, let's go to question number 10. Okay, your virtual predictive team is working on a project that requires extensive documentation. Now that is the need of the project. How can how can you ensure effective document sharing and collaboration among team members? Okay, utilize a cloud-based management system. That's a good thing. Coordinator, that is not a that good thing. Share document through email now. I would go with a like, let's be realistic. This is something what is happening. We make a cloud and share into that, and that helps to that way. So A is the right answer. Because today's questions are different. Na? Are you liking it or not? You are leading a virtual hybrid team, which includes both on-site and remote members. Now we have both of them. Equal participation. Conduct regular conference where all team members assign a responsible for facilitating. Establish for remote team members to ensure their active involvement. Okay, the prioritize. No, I would go with the A options. I was asking, what do you think about that today's question? They're kind of a different questions. So, what are you feeling about that? That how these questions are different, or we you want to have a mix of all questions? Because I was thinking to focus only on virtual team. So, what's your insight on that? Do put in the chat box. I would love to know. And yeah, as only 28 likes. Please, everyone, do like this. It can start coming into the algorithm of YouTube. Yeah, A would be the right answer. Mix of all questions. Okay, what's everyone else? Okay. Mix of all questions. This is really good. Hmm. Virtual topic was for the was quickly. Okay. I also think topic was question. Okay. Today's question gave me confidence. Okay. Next question. Most people like next questions. I was thinking like maybe the next coaching call will only be like this, just like this, because people are continuously asking me predictive agile questions. So something like that, but we'll see because your feedback is the most important thing for me. See, 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 see. Your virtual team is facing challenging in managing a project, dependencies, and coordinating tasks. What can you do to address this issue? I'm getting C, enable, appoint. See, guys, 90% answer is this now, that this is the least answer. If this was not in the option, then would go to it or say, okay. So you salute, I really love the way you are answering. C is the answer. How can you ensure consistent quality control and assurance among both on-site and off-site? Implement a quality process where all team members contribute to quality assurance activities. See why you are giving answers. Assign a quality specialist for monitoring. Trust that team member will maintain. No, this is not quality control where all team members contribute to quality. Guys, why not A? No, Shai, that is not the PMP word. Rupak, you are not using PMP. Guys, why you are not going for option A? Why you are putting D, C as an answer? What the training has to do here? You're is working on a project that we need quality standard. How you can ensure quality control among both on-site? Yes, training helps them to know the quality standards, but we need to make an approach where the quality is continuously checked. So I would go with the A. Yeah, but Junaid Wahid, I totally agree with you. Training will not ensure the quality. Training will give them the information how to do that. We are talking about implementations. A is the answer, right? Yes, required strict adherence to that. Na? Like, for example, Uday, if you are working in a pharmaceutical project or in a food project, we cannot have a food that is not good or things like that. You see, I have a full cup of coffee when I was recording this video. I have after half a cup, a taste change. I cannot drink that. So quality control and is very important. Training is good, but I would go for the option A. Okay, everyone agrees on option A. Mhm. A. How can you ensure effective document management this strategy? Assign a standard the communication set strict guidelines, standardize the documentation. A is agreed. Okay. Now the questions are almost the same type of question, so I'm gonna give you 30 to 40 seconds to immediately do that. So for this question, I would go with the A answer. Okay. Next question. I will also be solving LinkedIn question after that. So stay tuned. After this four question, we also have those LinkedIn questions. Your agile team is working on a critical project. Increase the frequency. This is not that. Allow the team member, trust them. No. B would be the right answer. Okay. B. We are getting B. Okay. Good. 17th question. One of your virtual agile team member fails to complete their task within time frame. As a scrum master, the question says scrum master. Reassign, remove, discuss privately. C is the right. It's a very important question. I hope everyone gets it right. C is the right answer. Next question. Your virtual agile team is increased number of defects. How would you address it? Extend the project timeline? No. Assign the blame? Of course, no. Can be. Guys, how many times this has happened to you? Put in the chat box to me. Root cause analysis, that is the best way to do that. No, this will be a later stage. C would be the right answer. As a virtual agile team, you are experiencing challenges due to the language barriers. What is the most effective way? Implement a protocol assigned from similar culture background is a good one. Encourage team member to communicate written document, no standardized communication training session for the entire team. D can be the answer for this one. Okay. Last question, then we will go to the LinkedIn questions. You are the scrum master. One of the team member misses stand up and fails to provide. Remove schedule one-to-one meeting. Guys, I don't want you to get these questions wrong. Okay, at least these questions should be right because we have solved a lot of questions. Achaji, if you are not connected to me at LinkedIn, please connect with me. This is my LinkedIn ID. I'll also share it with you. If you're still not connected to me, I put daily question on LinkedIn. I also put the same question to other areas, but at LinkedIn I actually answer those questions. I try to interact with you guys. Okay, so do connect with me on LinkedIn also. If you are not, okay, I'll answer the questions. I'll make the screen bigger that you can read the question. Okay, please go ahead. See, Farheen, you got 19 by 20. Wow. Kalyan, 17 by 20. 17 by 20. Okay. Acha ji, you're the project manager leading a virtual team scattered across. The team has been facing communication challenge. This has impacted causing a lag. Your organization operates in a matrix structure and you are finding it difficult to maintain focus on the uh, managerial influences. Which of the following most effective? Request organization, providing authority, schedule during your preferred working hours. No, C will be the right answer. You see, I am working with that. C is the right answer. Okay, people have 92% answer the right. Guys, don't think that if 92% answer it is the right answer. It's not necessary. They can be wrong. Everyone can be wrong. By the way, if you are not my student, if you haven't taken that training, my batch program is starting in just 10 days. And now actually 6 days. This video I'm talking about. If you haven't watched, watch it. This guy cleared PMP in 10 days. His journey is amazing. You can also do that. Okay. Gulzar cleared program management. You don't have to read book in my programs, things like that. Okay. You are the project manager, the project is going great. Due to COVID, it is not possible to continue. What you would do for the thousandth time, escalate it to sponsor. Okay, first escalate to sponsor, then start closing the project. One more certified. Okay, okay. Guys, if you did not watch the 180 questions, I still did not remove it. You can watch it before I remove it. I don't know, I forgot to remove it, but I'll give it, okay, 2 more days. He is my mentor. I follow him religiously. Gary Vaynerchuk. Do you know about him? To put in the chat box if you have heard about him on the Vaynerchuk. Which document you will update for the first? You are the project manager working in the large. You have a conflict with one of the client. Even you delivered according to he was not making payment. You tried to everything, but he refused to make the payment. You were planning to go to the court, but last night he called you and said, "I will make the payment because I want to have a relationship with you." You want to make sure this is document for future projects. Which document you will use? Issue log is for current project. Risk register is for current project. Final report is for current project. C would be the right answer. C. Acha, you are a trainer of PMP. You have made a new simulator. By the way, if you are not my student and want to buy the simulator, you can get it for $100. Now it is public. You made a new simulator, but this a risk website can crash. As this has happened with your last website. Which of the below will guide you? How did you tackle when your website crashed? So these three things are for current. Repository will give you the past information. D will be the right answer. Well, I made this flow of PMP in 3 minutes. It's a very good video. Did you watch it or not? Put in the chat box. Okay. Okay. You're the project manager of the large pharmaceutical company that can help cure flu in less time. You know that is a highly regulated requirement. All compliance requirement put in. Guys, compliance requirement goes in risk register. You see, LinkedIn is saying quality plan. They are wrong. They are clearly wrong. So the answer here is risk register. So never go with the what LinkedIn says. Give your own opinion. Always give your own opinion. Risk register is the right answer. Mhm. Mhm. I guess we are done with the questions. Let me see. Yeah, 1 week ago. Okay, last question just for you, just to give you a different taste. So guys, this is a very important thing. He's resistant in the project, which means he's interested. So you go with manage closely. Very important question. So that's it for the question answer session. I hope you enjoyed it, you loved it. And if you haven't joined our program, I do recommend that you join the program that is starting in just 8 days now. And I'll make sure that you become PMP in the minimum possible time. So I hope you have learned today. Do share your score in the WhatsApp, how many questions you got right or wrong. With that, thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum, namaste, sat sri akal. Good morning, good evening, good night, wherever you are. Bye bye, and I wish you all the best of luck. See you in the next coaching call. Bye bye.
Adnan. And here we have my 1000 PM in less than 3 years.